fade back in on Harborvale, a coastal town striving to rebuild. Its residents tread warily on the unsteady ground that has eroded beneath their feet. Despite the community's tenuous air of relief and recovery, there are still so many secrets to unveil.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the struggle to contain it.
Secrets of vengeance, biding their time.
Secrets of alluring control, washed onto the shore.
Secrets of the beast within and the desire to release it.
And as we tear back the veil of these silent secrets, we shall uncover the truth of what it requires to live beside the bay. Hello and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach and I will be your MC. Where last we left off, the soup group kind of had a lot going on. Avery had a surprisingly cool conversation with Cooper. Jason and Kanan woke up to find out that Deborah and Katrina were both awake. Katrina may be overdoing it just a little bit. And Isla begins the process of making plans to humiliate Cooper further. Before we dive into the episode, a couple of thank yous to get through. Of course, to Ghostlight Media for having us on the network. We love being a part of the network and having a place to be. So thank you. Of course, to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for all of her work around this show. You know, our social media, our scoring, being Avery, also taking up our social media stuff over for the streaming project I've been producing, One Page Wonderland, which if you want to check that out, the Ghostlight Media YouTube page has the VOD of our very first stream, and the second one, which happened just a few nights ago, will be up there soon as well. And then also, last thank you just to my cast. You guys crack me up, keep me on my toes. I love you so much. Thank you so much. But with all of that out of the way, all that is left is the episode. So let's dive into this episode of These Silent Secrets Beside the Bay. Talk to the hand. I don't want to talk to you. And you all head off.
My boy did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. Anyway, the other three of you, anything that you three are looking to do in the first sort of chunk of the day?
I cannot remember if I have any classes with Gael.
We haven't established that, I don't think, but we could.
Mostly, I'm just going to try and, inconspicuously keep an eye on him. I'm not going to show up to a class that I'm not in to,
But, if you're in a class with him, you're keeping an eye on him.
I'm just clocking him, yeah.
I think it kind of goes both ways. You are canonically in the maze, which is a move that he has where, he knows where you're at most of the time.
Don't like that.
Yeah. And so, I think he's also kind of got his eyes on you, especially with the most recent sort of events that they're involved with. They're clocking you, man.
If I see him looking at me, I am going to give, a snap finger guns wink at him.
Yeah. He gives you just, the most, hostile smile that you have ever received.
And then I do the kissy face at him, and then I just go about my business.
Yeah, there's the nod of okay. You just go back to your work. Jason, Avery.
I think Jason's probably roughly the same thing as Kanan, of just Gael's in school.
Yeah.
I imagine there's one scene of when Kanan is making the kissy face at Gael and taunting him, that Jason is sitting behind them, in between them, and is looking between them, and it's what the fuck is going on?
Oh no, I like.
But other than that, that's probably about it.
All right, really chill, Avery.
So, Avery's gonna go to her office.
To her office.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to gaze into the abyss.
Awesome.
To see who could have possibly made me afraid of myself.
I like that. Give me a roll.
That is a 9.
All right, so with a 9. You Your eyes kind of do their bird-like thing. You sort of are feeling your powers being a little unpredictable. You almost feel the tattoos of the feathers on your shoulders like ripple, like they're kind of fluttering just ever so slightly. You know how like a bird kind of fluffs their feathers a little bit? Like you're kind of feel like just like a weird tingle that you're feeling. Just almost like your powers are just kind of, doing their kind of regular thing. But other than that, nothing overly strange happens as your vision sort of, casts skyward. And it's like while you're flying, it's almost like where you normally have your bird's eye view on the ground, you're looking up towards the clouds that you're sort of flying around, and you're seeing them take shapes. And as the clouds sort of are shifting and rearranging themselves, you're seeing people around town, like clips of them first and foremost, feeling, looks of just like terror and fear on their faces. Just kind of random townspeople. You see glimpses of Isla pop up. Similarly, a sort of look of fear on her face. You see one of Julian, and sort of like looking. It's like they're like looking over all of their shoulders. You're seeing sort of a silhouette. The face is empty, but you're seeing very distinguishable hair. Hair to belong to Grim. That sort of white bob kind of hairstyle. And you are pulled out.
I think Avery kind of takes a moment and in her office kind of sits with this, because she's been putting puzzle pieces together for a little while about how, there's something that she brought back from last time, and it's making her powers kind of go a little haywire, and something is making her afraid of herself. And I think she's putting some puzzle pieces together, and so I think she stays in here for like a class period, cuts a class.
Awesome.
And it's gonna formulate a plan.
Noted. With that, I finally did this. I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. But there's a cafeteria here. Where are you guys sitting? Where are you going? Isla, you do have control of Julian on this map as well. So
Let's
you can
go, baby.
Take him with you. Where are people sort of sitting? We got clusters all over the place. The stew crew are all sitting together as per usual. You got Austin and Xavier who are sitting together. The cluster of Harper, Bridget, Kai are together. Cooper's by himself. Elsie and Mia have been hanging out a fair amount lately, so those two are sitting together. Logan's by theirself. Bash is by himself. Gael's sitting by himself, and at the moment Grim is by herself. Are you dragging Grim over to your lunch buddies there, Isla, or are you kind of letting her chill on her own for right now?
I would like to pull her over.
Awesome. I think with you guys sitting down, Xavier and Austin get the fuck out of Dodge.
I like how everyone leaves me.
Well, your boyfriend assaulted him yesterday and left his face broken and bruised, so he's like, I'm fucking good.
Build a bridge.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Build a bridge and get over it.
Avery will go sit at Cooper's table, but not like next to Cooper, just like near Cooper.
Okay. Noted.
I can also keep an eye on Grim from here because I'm in the
That
corner,
is
so
fair.
it's strategically.
You're staring at the
good,
back
too.
of their head right now, yeah. What about the rest of you?
I think me and Jason are having kind of a crisis.
Yeah.
Like what to do. I feel like both of us are standing with our trays, like just contemplating.
I think what breaks Jason out of his freeze is just like Xavier and Austin sit right in front of him, and he's like, cool.
Awesome.
And he'll just
I think I would follow suit.
Just park with Xavier and Austin. I
roll
like
in
that.
right next to them.
But I'm going to sit specifically next to Jason and not on the other side of the table with my back to Gael.
No, but when you guys sit down, both Xavier and Austin are like, how's your mom? How's your aunt doing?
They're doing better.
Good. Are they're awake and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, my mom immediately went and started to take a nap after waking up. What did your aunt do?
Oh, she's good. She went right back to working out. And I'm
Great.
saying this loud, by the way. I'm like nothing happened. Genuinely. Just a Tuesday.
Do you want to roll to shut someone down with that?
You know what? Sure. Let's see.
It was only Tuesday.
For you, the day that bison came to your village. I don't know why I love that. That's like one of my favorite quotes.
It's an iconic line.
Yeah. From a shit movie.
Hey. But with one good-ass bison.
Yes. Thanks, Roll, Julia. Fail! That's a 3.
Eesh.
All right, mark that.
Yeah. Just good. Just nothing happened.
How's everyone like
hospital,
doing
schmospital.
on advancements and stuff? Ooh, you're real close there.
I am close, yeah.
We got some fails today. I like it. Yeah,
That's my first roll.
Yeah, Isla, I think you're. Oh, no, I'm across the whole. Did you just level up? Advance?
Yes, my fail this game put me to 5.
Oh shit! Okay, advancement.
Woohoo!
All right, let's go. We have flow. Oh yeah. I love that guy. Awesome. Is that your first advancement?
Yes.
Awesome.
Wait. Oh, of the new season. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
of the new season, yes.
I was like, that's impossible.
Yeah, and then I think Jason and Avery are both only at like 1 XP. All right, no, Avery's
No, I
got 3
have
now.
a couple.
You got 3 now. But awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you take there, Isla.
I'm not.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay. Yeah, I think Kanan, while you're kind of saying that, you just see Gael's shoulders sort of like bobbing, like he's laughing to himself as he's just sitting there and eating.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
But yeah, no, Xavier's like, yeah, sorry about. I realized that the note that I left on the wings that we left on your porch may have seemed like weirdly passive aggressive. I did not mean it like that at all. We figured, hey, if you needed an emergency meal, then boom, you had some wings. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't take it.
Oh, okay, cool. Whew. Yeah.
You're good.
Austin told me that it was going to come off passive aggressive. Yeah. Austin, yeah, he's like, Austin's like, yeah, I said they're going to think that you're like mad or something if you say it like that. And he was very, adamant that it was fine. So
I feel like if either of you are mad at me, we're good enough friends that you would just tell me. So don't worry about it.
awesome. Cool. We hope.
And thank you for the wings.
Absolutely. I hope you enjoyed them. And we're excited to play whenever you're ready to play again.
It might be a little bit.
That's fair.
But
That's
yeah,
fair.
we'll get back to it.
Okay, good. Because Thor's foe hammer needs to crack some skulls.
I know.
So yeah, there's just a lot of awkward. A lot of fist in hand.
The soil is awful thirsty and it needs some blood. I get you.
It does. You guys doing okay?
Could be better.
I will be.
But I think Jason hears the tone that Kanan says that with and like glances over for a second and is like, is something different? Wait a second. And just has the same like thought process of like clocking, wait a second, did Kanan fuck?
Yeah, literally everyone you've crossed today like has given you a look of like, wait, something seems different.
I feel like I'd be kind of waiting for Jason to answer. And
I'm
I
like,
don't hear anything. I look over and I see you like clocking me and I'm kind of like.
I'm just like, your shoulders are so loose.
Yeah, both. Yeah, you see Austin like start giving you a similar look. Xavier leans like around Jason. All three of them are just like giving you this look of like, yeah, I see that too.
Yeah, I do yoga now.
It's good. It's good for the joints.
It is. It's good stretching. I did some good stretching last night.
Okay. Dang, makes sense.
Okay. They all settle back into their seats. Okay. Isla,
Mm-hmm.
you're sitting with your group. You're planning your horrible revenge.
Correct.
Yes. Have you thought of ideas?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I have 3,
Okay.
but they're kind of poopy, so we'll see.
You have 3 ideas?
Yeah.
That's a lot of ideas. I only had the 1, and it was a ball pit.
So, no Cooper Luau.
Okay.
Everyone else is invited, but no Cooper.
But no Cooper.
This one is my favorite. Somehow we get clown makeup on Cooper without him realizing. Because he's the class clown.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that would go. Maybe Bridget can woo him a little bit. And the other one was just pushing him into the pool.
Just pushing him in the pool.
Push him into the pool.
Push him in the pool. Man, and the worst part about this time period is this is the time period where spontaneous water play just died full stop. Because everyone started having their cell phones and you couldn't throw anyone in the pool without fucking toasting their phone. It was a bummer. You know
Bring
what I mean?
back spontaneous water play.
Spontaneous water play, dude.
I didn't want to address it.
Dude, you know what I mean, though. Like, you
So
can't,
if we
like,
need
you know, bust
another
out, like,
title
squirt
for the
guns.
episode.
You can't,
Yeah.
like, you playfully
don't
throw
kink
someone in a
shame here,
pool.
yeah.
Like,
Mariah, please stop.
you look
We can
different.
shame one kink. One kink per episode. We get to shame it.
There's already so many this episode.
Spontaneous water play. Awesome. Yeah, do you settle on any of these, like, while you're talking?
I feel like trying to get the clown makeup on Cooper without him noticing is very funny to me.
Okay.
That's pretty funny to Marcus.
Yeah,
Just-
Bridget's like, so how do you want to, like, do that, though?
Well, you could maybe say he has a little something on his cheek, and you have, your lipstick on your thumb already, and as you're wiping it, you kind of make the smile. Or we could... Oh, have you seen, like, those glasses that have the ink on them that they put on, and then they pull them off, and then, like, the ink is on, or the face paint is on their eyes? We could do that. We could put him in a play. Like, we could convince the drama teacher to put on, like, a little thing, and he can be the clown. We don't tell him he's the clown. Spitballing here.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to think of ways that, like, we could get him to fall asleep.
That's a good one. We could drug him.
That seems a little extreme.
You're right.
I gotta say.
You're so right.
I gotta say that one seems a little
joke.
nut.
It's a joke.
Okay. You're naughty. We could, like, I don't know. Is anyone throwing, like, a party? Like, we could try to, like, make sure he stays up, like, all night, and then, like, he'll be, like, super sleepy the next day. And, like, Cooper definitely has fallen asleep in class before, and then we just wait for him to fall asleep, and then boom.
Grim,
Yes,
we have a house.
we do have a house.
Should we throw a house party?
Can we have a sidebar for just a moment?
Sure.
Awesome. Yeah. Grim sort of just, like, gets up and just walks literally just to the end of the table.
Oh, so very close.
Yeah, very close.
Okay,
Just,
I'll join.
this is such a good idea. You're so smart.
Oh my god. I was
You-
thinking you were
you-
going to say no.
No, you have such a good opportunity to influence so many of the young minds.
Okay, that's
And then,
exactly
like,
what I
I
was
can
trying
help
to
you.
do
You
here.
had that idea that we could, like do it together. And then we do that. You use your thing. I can use my thing. And we just got them.
And then we're...
You get the youth. You get the whole kit and can caboodle.
Exactly. You see exactly what I was trying to do.
I think that's a very good idea. You're so brilliant.
Oh my god, Grim. Stop. I mean, you helped. Like, you're also brilliant.
It was all your idea. No worries. You can take credit.
Okay. So, yes, house party?
I'm in.
Okay, great. Okay. Let's make it sound like we, like, kind of fought a little bit.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they put on, like, a... Fuck.
Yeah. You won't regret it. She'll say a little
Okay.
louder.
Okay. The house just better not be ruined.
Please. We're good kids, right, guys?
Yeah, we're going to take such good care of your mystery house. And afterwards, me, Kai, and Harper will help clean up, right? And Kai's like, oh, I guess.
Perfect.
Will there be a lot of vomit to clean up?
Well, I would hope not.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Bridget's like, look, someone may throw up. We'll just make sure we have buckets. It's okay, Kai. It'll be fine.
So we'll
We're
set
in.
it for... Today is Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday. We want it to be a school night so that the next day in class we can get to him. So
True. Should
it's like
we
if you have it like tomorrow or like Thursday night, we can get this party going, and then the next morning when Cooper undoubtedly conks out, we'll make him up like a little clown boy.
Perfect.
I'll
Should we
get
done?
I'll get a frilly collar and a nose.
Oh my gosh. Yes. We
Okay.
could change out his gym clothes with a clown costume.
Oh, like the big striped onesie?
Yes. And he has no choice but to wear it in gym. So should we do this tomorrow night?
You're the hosts.
Grim? Please,
we
Grim. Please,
can
please,
do it
please.
tomorrow, I guess. Still play like very badly acting like this is not like they're not into this idea. I guess we can do it tomorrow.
Pull my leg.
Oh, I guess. Twist my arm, why don't you?
Great. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I would. Oh God, I don't know. I'm feeling very apprehensive about the party at our place tomorrow.
Oh, come on. It's going to be so much fun and so much alcohol.
Cooper's ears immediately perk up. Party? Party? There's a party?
Oh, Cooper, did you want to come to the party?
I mean, if there's a party and like I'm invited, then yeah, I would love to come to a party. I'm a party animal.
You should totally come.
I'm at the apex of the
I'm
party animal
extending the
kingdom.
invitation to you as an apology.
That's really, I really appreciate that. That's really, really nice.
Hey, we all have our bad days, right?
Exactly. We all have the bad days. So, the deets on the party?
Yeah, we'll get them to you as soon as we, invite some other people, get a
Yeah,
good...
Bridget's like, don't worry. I'll send out a big text to everyone in the class, okay? And Cooper's like,
Bridget, you should text him, on your own.
okay, okay. You'll get an individualized text, Cooper. I promise.
I'll give Cooper a little wink at that.
This straight up sounds like y'all gonna jump this kid.
Avery's at the same table with Cooper, just squinting her eyes at Isla, this is so sus.
Something fishy's going on here.
Yeah, I don't believe a damn word that's happening right now.
This session was so fun, guys. I'm gonna head out.
Ooh, stinky.
Joke.
I think, you know what? Actually, because peak tea lair, if my friends keep it feral, I'm going to try, is that the one I want to try? Actually, I think I'm just going to gaze.
Okay.
I just want to see if Isla has an ulterior motive here.
Doing a gaze.
No, I'm not.
Is that a fail?
I have a +3 in dark, everybody. I want everyone to know I have a +3
do you not
in
have
dark.
any strings?
Not on
me.
Isla.
Drat.
No, I rolled snake eyes +3.
Oof,
There are no strings on me.
So that is a 5. So
Alright,
no,
Voltron.
I do not gaze. I just squint and believe that there is something a little hinky going on here.
Awesome. Yeah, no, nothing happens. You feel, not even the weird ruffling of your tattoo feathers happens.
I kind of
A big
dart
old
my
goose
eyes
egg,
to
eh?
Grim, when it doesn't work the way I want it to. I kind of look over at Grim, just briefly, and then.
I think while you're looking at Grim, Predinat, like they know you're looking at them. Her head turns around towards you and just gives you a little wave.
Ooh, Avery smirks. Her suspicions have just been
Confirmed?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, I'll sit back down at the table.
Okay. Fantastic. Any more lunchtime activities? All right.
Guess not.
Then moving on from lunch. Awesome. So yeah, we scoot into sort of the afternoon portion of school. Kanan, I think at some point you get a text. No, Poppy lost her toy. You get a text from Holden that it's just, wish I could have sat by you at lunch today.
I just text back, man, what do I text back?
I don't know.
I've got a seat for you right here.
Hey.
Face emoji.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to talk to Austin and Xavier about something. They left me wings the other night, and I didn't say thank you.
You get back no worries. Maybe we can meet up between classes at some point. Wink.
I would be amenable to that situation. That's literally what I respond. I don't know how to respond.
Yeah, you just get back, well put, counselor, well put.
I do what I can. Thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, Summer Holden's just like, they're so funny. Incredible. All right, so yeah, we scoot in the afternoon. Any other afternoon things? Did I already ask this? I think I did.
Did I get the keys for the pool?
Oh yes, you end up getting confirmation from Principal Abbas. Keys are cut. Your weird manipulations are a go. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you're doing with this pool.
I have no clue what I'm going to do with that, so I was just
What?
going for it. So it'll come back, I'm sure, somehow.
Oh my God, you're incredible. The after school begins. If no one else is looking to do anything between school, do Avery.
Well, I will say, when did Holden want to meet between periods?
Oh yeah,
we meet. We mac a little bit.
Yeah. You meet sort of like between like 7th and 8th period, like before like your last class. Yeah, you duck into a closet or something, and you two just kind of make out for a little bit. It's a little steamy. You come out, his red glasses are a little hard to see through, and
hell yeah,
dude.
Tight man, hell yeah.
And Avery, you're on your way out of school.
Yes.
Where when you see Gael leaving, and he looks just kind of like he's a little sketchy. Like he's just kind of got like that look of like he's kind of like looking over his shoulder as he's leaving the school, crosses the street right outside, and is just kind of walking off.
I'll saunter up next to them.
Oh, you're just going right up?
Yeah. Yeah,
Rad.
I'm gonna do that.
Rad. Awesome. Yeah, you just cruise right on to Beefcake Magoo.
Hi, Gael.
Hi.
You seem like you are up to no good again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we could either lie to each other here or save a lot of time and just be honest.
What do I have to gain for being honest with you?
I thought I just made that very clear, saving a lot of time. I've got places to be. I'm sure you do too, considering
Why don't you
you're
go there?
walking around like you are, I don't know, meeting your clandestine partners.
Yeah.
So tell me, Gael, were you always going to be a part of this group, or was it just when you actually became bigger and more valuable to them?
What group are you talking about, Avery?
I think you know. And I know. It's a shame.
What are you looking to get out of this?
Why? Gael, what are they promising you?
I mean, I asked you first, so it seems a little rude to just move on to me. What?
That is what I'm
this?
trying to get out of this. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you are up to.
Hi, I'm not a villain in a Disney movie. I'm not gonna monologue to you.
I mean, I'm not asking you to monologue. I'm just asking you to
You
tell
want me
me.
to tell you a devious plan or something? why I'm going to meet my, what'd you call it, my clandestine partners?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good.
So what's next then? What are you going to gain from this?
What are I'm sorry. We don't have like a good relationship. I don't know what.
No,
you're
and we never
expecting.
will, considering what you did to Kanan's aunt and Jason's mom.
Okay. I'm very confused by your approach, I guess, is what I'm confused about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I use my powers instead? Let's try that then. What are you afraid of, Gael? And I'm gonna use Quoth.
Okay.
Let's see if it works.
I love it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they're
that's
just
a 10.
confused. Oh, nice. Very, very good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like
so-
you're walking up to a bank robber and be like, "Hey, stop it."
Well, yeah.
Hey, stop that right now.
Sometimes if you do that, they'll
why
stop
are you doing this?
robbing the bank.
Hey, cut the malarkey.
Cut the malarkey, pal. That was
So, yeah.
Quoth?
It's Quoth. So on a 10, they tell me a fear, guilt, or grief, but I get to choose. So fear is the one that I chose.
Fear. Awesome. Yeah, you remind me what it looks like when you're using Quoth. Like what
Oh
the
god,
viewer
I haven't
see.
used it successfully
Yeah, we
in
haven't
so long.
seen this in like forever.
I know, and because I've tried to use it a couple times last season and it didn't work.
I think the only time you've used this successfully was on Gia. I think you pulled one off. That was the only time.
That's right. That's right.
Happened.
I don't think anything super outwardly normally changes now with my powers a bit on the fritz. That might not be as true.
Awesome. Well, will you just give us another a description? I'm trying to remember what it looks like. So
No, I just said I don't think anything outwardly changes at all. But now with my powers
gotcha.
on the fritz, I'm not sure if anything does happen that doesn't normally happen because the powers are feeling.
Yeah, I just didn't remember like if your eyes kind of went all bird.
I don't think
and
so, not
black
for
like
Quoth.
they did. Awesome. Cool. No worries. I think similarly to earlier when you gaze, like you're feeling that sort of ruffling happen on the back of your arms and your shoulders, slash your back. And you're, watching, like, something I feel like you've seen a couple times now as you watch someone, like, trying not to give up the ghost here as they're, like, trying to choke down whatever you're pulling out of them. And he... I don't want to go back to how weak I was before. And as he's talking, you watch, actually, as blood is, like, coming over his lips and going down his chin. And I think after he sort of settles, he punches you square in the face.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I earned that. But while they punch me, I get a string on them because I learned their fear.
I take strings from punches.
Yeah.
Can I make that a skin?
Well-
A punching bag?
Sure.
Do it.
We taught him how to fight wrong because we thought it would be funny.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you take just a nice big punch to the fucking face. Let's just call it a harm.
Okay.
They get a string on you from Labyrinth, and you are in the maze.
Fun. I'll kind of go to stand up, and I
Notably, when you get hit, like you are flattened. You get thrown, like it's hard. So like you end up flat on your back, and yes, just to give you a frame of reference.
Yeah,
here.
good. I will slowly get up, and Avery kind of like clutches at her jaw a little bit, which is throbbing.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Yeah, just hold it together, Avery. Hold it together. But she'll stand, and she'll go, physical strength won't change how weak you are on the inside, Gael. We'll talk soon.
Yeah. got a beat on you now. They sort of shake their hand, and they walk off.
As soon as Gael is out of, like, eyesight, Avery just kind of, like, buckles over. It's like, fucking hell. Jesus. Oh. And it's just, like, holding her face.
Dude, it hurts.
Yeah. Fucking
Has
hell.
this been the first time you've been just, like, punched before?
I mean, I did run into a window.
You've ran into a window, and, like, you've been, like, bit and cut a bunch from the little guys last season.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think you've ever just been, like, punched.
Straight up punched. Yeah,
Just
no,
punched by
this
someone.
is the first time.
Here's a logistics question.
Yeah.
Can you have more than one person in the maze?
So let's see. When you're against someone against someone.
In my experience, you can fit
It
a
does
lot of
not have
people
a
in maze.
limit. It says on
Okay.
on the move that doles this out. So I'm assuming
And I
you
didn't
remain
even
in
know
the
if that
maze.
was something I would need to know or if I'm like metagaming.
I mean, it's an important question to have because you know if something can what's the word I'm looking for, resolve one of your conditions, like that's great. So you know what? Thanks for asking.
Right.
I'm sorry I didn't have the answer you were looking for.
But yeah, Avery just kind of sits on the curb. Like I'm just like envisioning this as like the curb across from the school.
Oh yeah.
And so I just kind of sit on the curb and just kind of like cradle my head in my hands for a minute while I'm recovering.
Yeah, what's the three of you? Let's say all three of you, as you sort of are filtering out the doors, you do see Avery, who's just sitting on the curb, like across the street from the school, like just like cradling her face. And do with that what you will.
I feel like Jason and I for sure would like give each other a look and probably
Yeah,
both
we
walk over
lock
there.
eyes, cross the street.
Isla, you good?
Avery, your head heavier than usual?
And she'll look up, which like there's probably not too much happening already, but like I did just get punched, so there's probably
just
some
like
indications of that.
To like the side of the mouth, like onto like the jawline, like is like already bruising.
What happened? Did you fall?
No,
What?
I poked a bear, and I should have known not to do that because I am a bird. And in the fight of bear versus bird, bear will win.
Why are we doing metaphors?
What does this mean?
I confronted Gael.
I feel like we've had this talk a lot.
No, hold on. I'm sorry. He hit you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, one more for the list of why we're going to beat the shit out of Gael later.
I'm gonna
Kanan,
roll
I
to
will
keep my
say,
cool.
you don't see that Avery is bleeding. You do smell fresh blood in the air. That there's like a couple droplets that are like in the on the sidewalk like nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Just something that you note.
I honestly think I would like take note of that and immediately and like look for blood on Avery, only see the bruising, and like kind of clock that it's not hers. Then I'm just gonna like shit-eating grin, like, what did you do to him?
I kind of mentally tore their fears from their mind when they didn't want to tell me.
What was that like?
Avery kind of smiles and then goes, "Ow, fuck," because it hurts to smile.
Oh, your talking is excruciating because like you
Oh
got
my
hit
God,
like
ow.
almost right where your jaw happens.
Great.
So
It was really fucking good. Felt great. Actually, I don't want to answer any more questions. It kind of hurts.
Yeah, no, let's get you an ice pack or something.
And Avery just kind of nods.
I think Jason will jog back into the school right quick and grab an ice pack. It's probably like cafeteria paper towels and ice.
Yeah, probably.
I watch Jason leave, and like as soon as I think he's out of earshot, I hate to ask you one more question, but what is he afraid of? I've got to know.
Being weak.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jogging back out.
Isla, where did you go after you saw that happen? I feel like you probably saw the other two sort of, swoop in to check on her.
I think that I'm with my gaggle of people.
Mm-hmm.
And we are coordinating when to send the mass text for the party tomorrow.
Gotcha. When would you? Yeah. When you want me to send this out to everyone?
Should we do like a 24-hour notice? I
think so. Yeah. So what time were you thinking? Like a 7, 8 start time, 9? How late do you? I'm assuming you want this to go like an all night kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, if Cooper has to fall asleep, yes.
Awesome. Well, then, yeah, we're going to want to start like 9, 10 o'clock probably, so that like the party kind of, goes, well into the night.
What if we did like a midnight party?
Oh, a midnight party.
I don't know. Something mysterious about midnight.
Yeah, it is. It's a mysterious time. Okay. I can get behind that.
Let's do it. That sounds fun.
Midnight party. I'm in.
So you'll send it to everyone tonight at midnight or tomorrow morning at...
We'll send it at midnight, the next coming midnight.
Exactly.
Yes. And the whole group looks towards Kai. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I guess I can try to get some liquor for the party.
Some?
I can't... I'm underage. I need to be smart about this. I will take a little on my shift tonight, and I'll get a little on my shift tomorrow.
That's fine. Bridget, put a bring your own bottle in the text.
BYOB on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Be like, yeah, limited drinks provided. That sort of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Classy.
I like it. Austere. Is it gonna be like do we want it to be like a theme?
Okay, what's midnight? Under the stars. Gatsby. Ooh. That could be something that would make sense. We had makeup at the place. So if Cooper saw it, it wouldn't be like,
hey, what's this? The makeup's going to be for the next morning, though, right?
True.
It could be like ghouls and ghosts. Because it's like midnight.
Halloween?
It's like the witching hour or whatever.
The witching hour.
Is that actually witching hour?
No, it's like 3 a.m.
Oh, is it like 3? We can still call it.
Party till the witching hour. Wasted at the witching hour.
Ooh. The wasted witching hour.
Now that has a ring.
I think it has a ring, Bridget says. I'm already drafting it.
I love that. You're so studious.
I want to put some cover art and it's going to be great.
Mr. Stolovsky is going to be so proud of you.
Yeah, well, I can't show him it, though, because it's, like, for a party.
You could, like, change the information.
Yeah, I'll revamp it for something else.
Yeah, just use it for class. He won't care.
Waste a witching hour. It's going to be great. I'll get it going. Okay?
And then I think we'll, sync our watches. And
synchronize watches, yeah.
And head the separate ways.
I love it. All right. So, Isla, where are you headed for the evening?
So it would be radio show, which I think is chill.
Have you officially quit the other radio station? Or are you doing both right now?
No, I'm not doing Clark's one.
Awesome. So you've left the deep.
Yes, to the difference.
I
think the only thing that happens in this radio show, I think I'm going to try to convince everyone to walk to school tomorrow.
Or walk or bike.
No driving.
Yeah, try to go carbon neutral for the day.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is a 7, so I pick one of my choices.
One of your choices.
So I guess, shoot. So none of my options for Haunting Melody really
are really jumping out
fit like convincing someone to do something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, let me pull this up and we can mull it over together. Haunting Melody. So 7-9. So someone in the crowd gives you a gift. Crowd brings you someone you name. Crowd goes where you tell them to afterward. Someone in the crowd gives you a string.
Could I say the crowd goes somewhere I tell them to afterwards, meaning school, and they just do it by walking or biking?
Yeah. You can just do that. If you just want it to be something simple like that, it's no big deal.
Oh, was there something more complex you had thought of?
Well, no. I didn't think of anything. You tend to hit me with things I'm not expecting, so a simple thing of just like, yeah, and then just, head back with the way they came.
Is there more?
I don't have more. If you got more, I was ready to roll with you on more. But also, a chill thing's fine.
No, I think.
But yeah, I think you get like a nice chunk of the town. Doing a gas-free day.
Yeah.
Not burning any gas. No fossil fuels.
Yeah, exactly. So they go to wherever they go during the day, school, work, whatever.
Whatever. Everyone's biking.
Via
a bike, scooter, roller skate, recumbent.
Wings.
Whatever. Wings.
Acoustic means of whatever sorts.
There we go.
Cool.
Fantastic. Kanan, Jason, Avery, what do you got going on this evening?
I'm icing my face.
Yes.
I think we all need to come up with a genuine kind of plan for once. I don't think this is something we've ever done, but we need to figure out this Gael thing.
Yeah. You're right.
I think that our first thing is to
now that I know
more
what they're
information
afraid of,
about
I
him.
can use it against them if it ever gets to it, but
I think we're to it, man. I hate to say it, but I think we're there.
now when you say there, are we at subdue, or are you thinking we might be somewhere else?
I don't think we're somewhere else yet, but I think he needs to be dealt with. Not permanently. That's not what I mean. I'm not saying that. We have to do something.
No, I hear you. I just think it's
You
important.
can't just be out there doing stuff.
Exactly.
He's already come after more people if we leave him alone, so.
And honestly, I think that they might be up to something tonight. The reason I confronted them was because I saw them looking over their shoulder and rushing away, and it just seemed to me like they had a place to be. And I am...
Well, looking over his shoulder, maybe... Do you think he was scared of something?
Maybe.
Maybe it's
I mean, if you
time
got
for
a
him
place
to-
to be, you're looking ahead. If you're trying to get away from something, that's when you're looking back.
Or when you don't want to be followed by people who tend to follow.
That's also
maybe it's
true.
time for him to get refueled on whatever it is that he's got going on.
Speaking of that, I don't know if it was as a result of what I did, or if maybe it's a result of something that they have been doing to Gael, but they started bleeding from their mouth, like it just spilling out. And I know that I know that the Raven can tend to be powerful, but I've never seen that kind of reaction. So I don't know if that was me or if that's a side effect of something that they are doing to them. So
It could be both.
Maybe.
I mean, if
Either
they
way,
did
it
something
sounds
to
to-
his mind that once you tried to do something, it triggered, I don't know.
Either way, it sounds to me like an opportunity. I feel like this is the best chance we're going to get if he's already in some sort of way.
I agree. Zach, if it's... Would I still... I don't know, if I would still have his scent, like, fresh in my nose, like, of his blood?
Oh, definitely. As far as I'm aware, you're still just, like, standing there. So you could also top it on and off if you want to.
I'll straight up say to them, it's like, I can try to sniff him out.
are we ready to do this?
We can grab some stuff from home right quick, but other than that, I think if we wait until tomorrow, he'll just be better.
Kanan, you do get a text, another Holden text that says, I saw what happened to Avery. Is she okay? If you guys need anything, let me know.
I actually won't respond immediately, and I'll look at Jason and Avery and say, that was Holden. He's asking if you're okay and if he can do anything. Now, I don't know exactly what he's got going on, but I'd be lying if I said I don't think it's nothing.
You're suggesting teaming up with the stew crew?
I mean, in my defense, Holden's been pretty cool to me.
I kind of like slyly, like not like outwardly, but look over towards Jason to see how Jason is reacting to this current line of conversation.
I think that there's... Jason's first reaction is also still just being like, what is going on between these two? And there's got to be something. But he's like, there is strength in numbers, I guess. If you think it's a good idea, then wouldn't hurt to have them on our side.
I mean, I'm asking you guys. I don't want to... This isn't a decision I can make on my own. I'm not just going to pigeonhole you guys into something or make a rash choice. I want to ask you. I value your opinion.
Well, I know that Gia isn't my biggest fan, but we're already down one from where we were last year.
Yeah.
And
hey, I mean, it wasn't Gia that texted me.
It's true. And I'll kind of say this to Kanan, but I'm looking at Jason. I'm okay with it if Jason is.
I think Jason like freezes up for like a moment, thinking, like trying to parse through it, and is just like, if Sophia agrees to it, then I'm fine with it too.
Okay. I text back, do you want to meet us where you saw us? There's a storm coming if Hurricane Holden is ready to blow. That was a Marcus slip up. I also very
text.
quickly start texting, and I say, this isn't a weird thing. I mean, we might get into some shit.
Are we still not kink shaming right now?
I hope that text didn't come off weird. I'm sorry, and these are all separate texts that I'm sending like real quickly.
Yeah.
We're watching you freak out, and I kind of lean over to Jason and I just go, "There's something going on there."
When you say where do you mean when you say where you like saw us? Like,
oh, I assume like where he saw Avery
like,
sitting on the curb.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, you get back. I'll gather up the storm chasers and I'll be right there. And then you get back not weird. I'll blow when you want me to, like winky face.
I would be amicable to that.
Oh my god. Kanan. Yeah.
Are they blushing?
I think
What's
that's
happening?
blush.
So, gang.
They must be angry.
With a potential gaggle of colleagues on their way, plans to make there, party plans to make on the other end of things with Isla, and a evening full of whatever on its way, I think that's a good place to end the session. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you liked what you heard, you want to support us, guess what? There's so many ways you can do that, gang! Some super duper easy ones wherever you're listening to us. Just scroll down and it'll probably give you a few options. Options to like rate, like, subscribe, follow, or review. Any of those options all help boost us and make other people find us easier. All of which, super easy for you, super helpful for us. We'd really appreciate it. Another super duper easy one is just to talk to a couple of people about the show. You know, it takes you, again, just a couple of seconds, and then might bring a few new people to the show. You tell a couple people, they tell a couple people, and we have so many people that together we can grab all of our blankets, all of our pillows, get together, make a big giant like fort with all the blankets and pillows, and then we could just hang out and listen to the show, and that sounds incredible to me. If you want to take a step further, support us financially, you can do so at our Patreon at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, where you can donate to us monthly, get some cool rewards for yourself, helps us out tremendously, and we'd love you for it. You can also check out our merch store, tpublic.com/store/ghostlight. Get yourself some cool merch. And if you want to check us out online, you can do so all over the place. We have our website at thesilentsecrets.com. We're on X at Silent Secret Pod. We're over on Blue Sky and TikTok at These Silent Secrets. You can also find us all individually. You can find Nicole at Nicole Voice, Marcus at Marcus RVO. You can find Freddie at Freddie_Pow, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, and myself at that guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode, but until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may you avoid the punch that inevitably comes when you walk up to a big, strong person and go, hey, tell me all your secrets, and then use your magic powers to pull those secrets from their mouths. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.